What a fantastic morning it is. The fires in the distance are burning, there are ships in the harbor, and there are many people for me to kill. Many. Oh, hello everybody! Welcome back to another video. I am on Blade Sorcery today. So, there's so many ways to play Blade Sorcery. You can bare hands, you can use your spells, you can use mods, vanilla, there's so much, there's limitless possibilities to what you can do in this game. But, there's one way that I perceive to be the right way. We all know Blade Sorcery is very fantastical. I don't know why I can't stand still while I'm talking. It's just I'm not capable of it. I gotta be doing something. Whee! Oh, that was a mistake. But there are so many things in Blade Sorcery that you can do, that you're meant to do, that you're not able to do in real life. For example, animal cruelty is something that is very frowned upon. And I can just do it with the slice of a hand. That's very important. Okay, that was a bad example. But the correct way to play Blade Sorcery, I'm gonna teach you that today. It's gonna be like a step-by-step guide, and we'll go from there. Okay? Don't click off the video. It's not gonna be boring, I promise. But on the note of that, do like and subscribe and all of that stuff. And we're going to and I'm gonna teach you now. I'm gonna be a good teacher. So the first step to getting into Blade and Sorcery, and possibly one of the most important steps, is your mentality. You can't go in all happy-dappy, oh, let's do a front flip, gonna play some Blade and Sorcery today and have a good time. No. You gotta come in here, hardened in the head, battle-focused, ready to kill everything. Ow, what the... Ready to kill everything and anything that moves in the most brutal way you possibly can. Blade and Sorcery is a sword-fighting, a violent game, and we are not here to have a good time about. We are here to kill, to be monsters, to be menaces to society, to do things that we are not allowed to do in the real world. That is the point of virtual reality. To enjoy yourself whatever way you can and or want to. So that's the first step, is getting yourself in the right headspace, in the violent headspace. Like if you open up these guys' heads, for example, you're gonna find things about like, self-defense and stuff like that, and that's just incorrect. We are meant to play violently. Why are you shooting me from this close? Oh, nice try. Second step is to determine your playstyle. Do you want to play with spells, with mods, things that are outside the ordinary for this game? Because if so, that's pretty good. That's a very great way to play the game. But if not, it's fine. You can use all the vanilla stuff and still have a great time. For example, I'm a big Star Wars guy. I love all this stuff. I spend all my time looking for Star Wars mods and ways to make the game slightly more violent than normal. Maybe I have a problem. Maybe I don't. It's not for you to decide. That was supposed to take your head off. Let me try that again. Okay, it didn't do that either, but I think it took something off that time. Also, you need to know how good you are at the game. Are you really good? You need to turn on invincibility stuff. I always turn invincibility on and all the instant spell casting and stuff, just because I think it allows me to be more violent, quicker, faster, stronger, all that good stuff. Other thing is, when you're playing Blade Sorcery, don't be afraid to take a hit. It's okay to take hits. See? You can't see your player model. It doesn't matter if you got a little bit of blood on them. You're going to get it from the enemies that you're killing. You also play jump rope with some of your friends. Come here, play jump rope. One, skip rope, skip rope. And that brings me to my next point, is don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, to get in there, to do the nitty-gritty work. to rip limbs. If you would let me rip that area. If you can rip the limbs off. Karate chop them if you have to. And all of the good stuff. Getting your hands dirty is fun. Nice shot. Another thing to remember. Be unconventional. Don't play the game the way it's meant to be played. If they give you a pot handle as a weapon, you be sure to use that handle to its maximum efficiency. Ooh. Don't conform to the rules. The devs were very clear in making that happen in this game. They don't want people to be boring. They want them to do whatever they... Wait, why can't I break your neck? There we go. Next rule. If you are playing Blade Sorcery here, and you manage to disarm somebody as such, pretend that guy's not floating. No! Back to what I was saying. If you disarm somebody, do not let them run away. No mercy. No! No mercy is very important. What do I say? We're here to be violent. We're here to commit unspeakable acts of which no human would ever dare think of doing in the real world. For example, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So, if you see someone alive, make sure they don't leave that way. 'Cause if you do, you have failed at your job. And failure is something we don't tolerate. So remember, when you're playing Blade Sorcery, remember the things I've taught you today. Okay, I couldn't stop that guy from leaving. There, he's back. Go in with a killer mindset. They're animals, so slaughter them like animals. They are not worthy of our respect, nor our mercy. Figure out your favorite way to play the game. Are you a spell guy? Are you a bare-knuckle boxer sort of guy? Are you a mods guy? You know? You decide what's best for you. Then finally, show no mercy. Do not let anything leave. If it's still moving, kill it. And if it's already dead, kill it again and make sure it stays that way. Now, make sure that you like the video as well. That's another thing that you have to do if you want to play Blade Sorcery. You gotta like all of my videos and subscribe to the channel. Miss all my kicks. Thank you very much for attending my TED Talk. Oh my god. That was brutal, right in the kisser. So if you did enjoy, make sure you like, you subscribe, you do all those good things. Hopefully I'm here, look at all these weapons, to upload a little bit more frequently now that I'm not in school as much. But if I'm not, make sure you like, subscribe, and watch all my old stuff anyways, because I'm sure there's something there that we can all figure out that we like. That's going to be all for me today. Remember what I've taught you here today. And I lost my other lightsaber. Nope, it's over here. Stay violent. Only in Blade and Sorcery, of course. Be a nice person in real life.